Hi everyone, I am back with a little update. 2 days ago we had Paul's military service. Now I had planned it out quite a ways past his funeral because I was hoping our son from Texas would be able to come back for it. Plus there was, a few other people from out of state, that could maybe use the time to get their travel plans and stuff together. So I had planned it pretty far out, and Jer, our son, wasn't able to come back, and that's okay. I told him, not to feel bad about it, and whatever. He did what he could. But it was a very emotional service, and I don't think it was just the service itself. I was just overly emotional, more so than the funeral itself, and that kind of surprised me a little bit. In fact, I was feeling it a few days beforehand. I was actually dreading the day, and my sister had asked me, well, is that because of, the finality of it? And I said, I think so, but I think it's also, I think we're still in shock, or at least I was during the time of the funeral, and there were so many people and just so much going on that you just do what you gotta do, and you push through, and you just go on. And now a lot of time has passed, and you can take time and reflect and think about things. And so yeah, it was very emotional for me, and I think it was too for all the other family members. And this was a really small gathering of family. I'm outside again, and that's a little bit of a toned down Harley there, but yeah, I know it would have made Paul happy. He loved his days in the Army. He especially loved the relationships that he made during that time, and I know that was really important to him. Those people were important to him, and so we all wanted to make sure he had a good send-off. From his military friends. Then we all did travel up to the cabin, and we had our own little memorial for Paul up there, and it was really nice having all that family and kids and everybody around, and talking and reminiscing and all of that. And Paul's finally laid to rest. And also, while I was up there, I went to dinner with a pastor friend of mine and his wife, and I was really looking for some kind of, well, besides spiritual guidance, advice. And I'm sure you all know that I've been really wanting to get back to the cabin. I do thoroughly enjoy being around my kids and my grandkids, and I am very, very grateful for how good they've all been, how much they've taken care of, everything they've done for me. Just very proud to call them all my kids. But my heart is up there at the cabin, as I'm sure you all know. And I know a lot of people have said don't make any rash decisions or anything like that, and for the most part I haven't. And but some decisions have to be made. There's certain things. I have to get a job. And I just, you know, part of my questioning with the pastor is, should I, you know, get up to the cabin? I don't know what kind of work is up there that I can do, how I'm going to support myself. And if I stay down here in southern Wisconsin longer, you know, there's more work down here. I need to get a job right away. I mean, there's just a lot of confusion, a lot of things. And I really do have to get a job. You know, when Paul died, well, I don't have his income anymore. And without going into detail or anything like that, there was no insurance either. So I have bills to pay, as I'm sure you can relate. So, you know, we talked over, the pastor and I and his wife, we talked over a few different things, and it is his recommendation that I continue to stay down here in southern Wisconsin, at least for a while. Now, what's a while? I don't know. But he did say not to let my emotions rule my decisions right now, and I suppose that's sound advice. So, thought about it, I prayed on it, and I am going to stay here in southern Wisconsin for a while longer. I don't have an exact time frame, but I will be going up to the cabin as I have been, and I will try to shoot videos from there on different topics or whatever, because I know you guys enjoy seeing the cabin as much as I do. And that's what I'm going to be doing for now. I will be here where I am right now throughout the summer. And there's some stuff here I have plans on doing here as well. So I have plans on doing things up at the cabin and here. But on a somewhat lighter note, as you can tell, I'm outside, and it's kind of, it's getting not too far away from sunset, which is nice, because we've been through another small streak of super hot temperatures. I know some of you in the south, you get it way hotter than we do, but we've been between 95 and 99 with, of course, really high humidity. I mean, the dew points have been really off the charts, and you know, I'm sure a lot of you can relate where coming outside, it almost feels as if you're walking into somebody else's steamy bathroom. You know, you just get in there, it's super warm, and just that thickness of the air just hits you, you know, man. But anyways, I was talking to a friend of mine who doesn't live here. And of course we were chit-chatting, we were on the phone, we were chit-chatting about the weather and stuff. And I said, you know, it's just so muggy, and the air, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, she said to me, you know, I've traveled all around the country. I've been in the South, I've been on the East Coast, West Coast, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think anybody uses the word muggy. I think it's just you Midwesterners. And I'm like, well, I don't think so. I think that's a pretty common word to describe hot, humid weather. I mean, I know, well, I am in the Midwest, but it's like, I'm pretty sure if I ask somebody, you know, from around here, you know, what do you think of this? Oh, it's so muggy. It's just, and I'm like, well, I don't know, we've always used that word, but I can't believe that's just a Midwest thing. So I just want to ask you guys, what part of the country or world are you from? And do you use the word muggy to describe this type of weather? I just would like to know. I find that very interesting. But I'm going to also try to put out at least 2 videos a week. That's my goal right now. Thursdays and Sundays. So I hope you guys tune in for them. And the 4th is coming up. I hope you guys enjoy your Independence Day and have a good time, and that the weather cooperates for you. So I'm gonna get going. Please put down in the comments your ideas about the word muggy, and if you use it, and where you're located. It'd be great to read comments on that. It was nice talking to you. You take care.